Celebrity news.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the situation with Mariah Carey.
Oh wow.
So
Shout out Nick Cannon.
yeah, her and her boyfriend just split up the day after, or at least they announced it then. I don't know when they split up, but the day after Christmas.
You stupid.
After Christmas, did she get presents then?
I think maybe that's what they're waiting for. Once they gifted each other, now it's over.
Oh shit.
But they were together for about 7 years.
She didn't get that Bugatti.
He was a backup dancer.
Terrible.
His name's Bryan Tanaka, I think.
What is it with the women that date these trainers, these backup dancers, these makeup artists? Like, what is wrong with these females?
I don't know.
You date your backup dancer?
Well, I think the reason why, though, the main reason for their split, they were together for a while, is I think from what I seen written here, is that he wanted children.
Of course not.
And she never did, and he was tired of waiting, I guess.
Well, man, listen.
But, there's an age difference. She already has kids.
Listen here, man. You're not going to tell a woman who's a billionaire what the fuck to do, especially when she's entitled, and she has been since 1990. She's been special her whole life. You're coming into her world, her reality. You lucky to sit at a fucking table.
Literally, you're a backup dancer,
Yeah.
and you are
Pass
dating.
the motherfucking salt. What the fuck you talking about? This is why I tell older women, you can date them young. Go ahead. That's good for you. But the bed is the only sex you getting from it. Outside of that, you dealing with a puppy. This nigga you gotta have a leash, right? This is why women replace men with dogs. Is this a fact? But I would tell you this. I like Mariah Carey. I think she's a one of the talent in the world. She's like
Love
a Whitney
her.
Houston.
Mariah Carey is my idol growing up. Like, I was so obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she really don't have a whole past. She ain't like out here like some of these women who's well known in the industry, who's last 10 years and fucked a lot of men. Every man she's built or tried to build with, she was married to. She tried to do it the right way. I don't have any shots at Mariah Carey, but I will tell you this. Stop dating these 20, 30, 40 men and when you're in your 50s and 60s and thinking it's going to work.
Absolutely.
These guys are puppies. They could be puppies at 40. Some men didn't hit the rocket ship. How many men had dreams to be something and they failed? Right? So the backup dancer, no, man, you should be looking for a nigga like Nas. What's wrong with y'all?
So she shouldn't have picked him in the first
No,
place, is what
you
you're
gotta
saying,
date
right?
niggas like Nas. I was gonna say Will Smith, but we don't support simping on this motherfucking podcast. So in this reality, I would never let any man follow a man like Will Smith. And guess what? Will Smith he was once my idol. I used to look up to this man. I mean, he was the first black guy that ever won I think a Grammy, right? And not only that,
It was Denzel. The first one to win an Oscar. Yeah.
What was Will Smith the first one to win?
I don't know.
He won something first.
Oh, Grammy, maybe. I mean, that's
I think it was
music.
a Grammy.
Maybe for his music. Yeah, could have been.
I think. But anyway, he had a perfect show that we all love as black families, and he went off and did movies that was good. I would never knock Will Smith as his talent or an actor, but I don't respect simping. I mean, it's that simple. And man, don't be out here.
You stupid.
Being stupid for pussy. I mean, don't ever marry a woman like Jada. But
she's terrible.
I mean,
that's a whole nother conversation.
It is a whole nother conversation. But I would tell you this. Looking at this, man, I think women go for trophies just like men do. Right?
How is he a trophy?
Because, I mean, how can I say this?
He was a rebound, right?
Listen,
from Nick Cannon.
Listen. She says something that's very good.
Denied.
And I'm gonna explain. You said, say it again.
How is he a trophy?
Okay. How is a woman a trophy when a man is successful and he doesn't date a successful woman? He go date the girl who worked at the strip club. He go date the girl who's a waitress.
Right.
He go date the girl who's probably working at the bank.
Okay.
She's not special.
Right. So how would she be a trophy?
How she become a trophy is when he commits or builds something with her, he eventually give her certain things that she becomes the trophy over time because she's very beautiful. She's attractive. Women who date men, it's the same move. We're
talking about Mariah Carey. We're talking about her backup dancer.
Right.
He's not the trophy. Clearly she is.
Well, she's the trophy, 100%.
And he's not even nowhere near that.
But
just because he had some access to her and her lifestyle does not make him any near that. Like, he's still probably going to go back to being a backup dancer after this. So.
Well, I mean, his career is over. I don't even think he's going to have that. But when I think what you're not understanding is he is trophy, and I'm gonna tell you how he's trophy. I'm trying to tell you why he's trophy. Because he fucking Mariah. If Mariah is not giving any men access to her, she's not these women out here just fucking everybody. In her position, she can't fuck anybody because her branding. So her attaching herself to a man, he's winning.
I'm not saying he's not winning. He is.
And so that makes him a trophy to a man. Listen, if I say here, I'm not saying this will ever happen, but there is a man named Jay-Z, and he's a powerful man. If I had a shot at Beyonce, I wouldn't be a trophy. That's crazy. To take or go with somebody like Rihanna or Anna Jolene and be with those type of women, the man, you know, any man just can conquer a woman like that. Those women are hard to talk to. Yeah, you gotta. It's the first sight, first date, first conversation you gotta hit. Yeah, I mean, you don't get your second chance with women like that. So, nigga, you the trophy. That's the championship.
You can call him a GOAT.
You the champion.
You can say he a GOAT.
You just won the NBA Finals. You just won the Super Bowl. If I got to sit with a table like Beyonce, I just won the Super Bowl.
Do you think he's a trophy when it comes to the regular public? Like, if another woman who is a waitress, like you're saying, lands him, he is now a trophy for her. But I think what Simone is saying is he's not a trophy for Mariah.
Fuck no.
But for other women, he can be now because of his resume with her.
So does that make you a trophy because you have access to certain men or women that most men and women can't?
Yes.
It's just a good thing to put on your resume.
Then I'm a trophy then.
Well, then it depends. Men and women are different. We're not the same when it comes to how we get those seats. I would say this. The next woman, he fucked Mariah. A woman's gonna see that as an opportunity. That's her loss because she's not Mariah. Just like if a man ends a relationship with a woman and it doesn't work, if she's beautiful, she's gonna have another door open. It's not gonna be taken away from her. It's gonna get more difficult depending on what you're looking for.
Just because you dated a celebrity or have attachments to that,
we got 2 more minutes on this.
It doesn't make you a trophy, but you know.
I mean, it just depends on your status or who you are. Nobody can amount to Mariah Carey.
Absolutely not.
Well, the main thing
she once
That's what
again,
I'm saying. You can call him a GOAT. Be like, oh,
he's a GOAT for conquering her.
Yeah, okay, you the GOAT.
I mean, and I shout to any man that can go out at a powerful woman and get her. If you can land a powerful woman, good for you. But look, I would tell you it's not going to work because if she's powerful and you weak and you're simping, bro, you have to be in the same position or a better position than a woman to be respected.
Okay, so let's talk about the actual first topic about why they broke up, because that was a good conversation to have, I feel.
Right. The reason they broke up, it seems like he's saying it's mutual. He came out with a statement saying it's mutual, but it seems like he's been wanting children. She's done with that already.
The benefit is
he risked a relationship with her to move on. Do you think he's going to get something better than her now that he's leaving?
It's not for a minute. See, listen, we got a minute on this. So let me just say this, and I'm going to get your response. I truly believe this. If a man wants children with a woman and a woman doesn't want to go that route, she has that power. But just like a woman who wants kids, and if a man don't want kids, she's going to go look for it somewhere else. So it doesn't matter about the money she has. It's not about that. He wants what he wants, just like a woman wants what she wants. But listen. So
she needs an older guy that doesn't want kids is what you're saying. That would work for her,
He will never get another Mariah. But he doesn't care. He's a man, and he's in a position of options. He's obviously got Mariah. He conquered her. So how many other women he can get to that's not in Mariah level? He's gonna always win because men who have a little money or they're a little bit tall, pretty, or they know how to dress to do certain things, they're gonna attract the woman because there's a lot of bums out here. These men are rare. He can still make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. That's enough in this country right now still to get a lot of women. Period. This bullshit women say $500,000 a motherfucking month or a year. Shut the fuck up. You're not dating men like that. Stop lying. Stop the cap. But anyway, what do you feel?
Okay, so this was actually a conversation that I had on Instagram.
Yeah.
It was an interesting topic about if a woman doesn't want any more children, could a guy ever take her seriously? And in my experience, I don't want any more kids. And I have had men, my son is barely, not even 2 yet.
Right.
And I've had several men tell me that they can't see themselves being with me in the long run because I don't want any more kids. So it's kind of like, I didn't even know that was a thing to begin with. But now after seeing, about it on Instagram and stuff. Like it's a big thing. Like,
I mean, it is. I think, and we're about to end this and get on the next topic. I truly believe you're right. It is a big thing, and I just think this is a conversation people need to have when they first start fucking with each other. So if you just end up fucking, you have fun at least fucking, and then you guys can move your separate way, because over time people overgrow people.
Right.
But if you're gonna fuck with each other, have a plan. If you know she don't want to have kids, don't fuck with her. It's that period. I mean,
maybe
simple.
she needs someone older and he needs someone younger, and then it works for both
exactly.
of them. That's what I would do.
And that's what it is. I mean, she needs this date in her age group, but she don't want to because the men in her age group don't want her. And the young boys will fuck her because she's a motherfucking experienced woman with titles. Fucking her is like winning the championship. And I would shout out to any man that lands Mariah. Nick Cannon, career has skyrocketed since he left this woman. And listen, I encourage all men to operate this way. If you can find a woman who's a Oprah, a motherfucker, Michelle Obama, you better do everything you can to land her. Rihanna, are you fucking kidding me? A$AP Rocky, that's why it works this way. But I would encourage men also to have money and position and power, or you're going to lose these type of women. You have to be an influencer somehow where a woman looks up to you. She respects you. She knows you out there going to get the butter. If she knows you a weak-ass individual, a man who just sits there, cries and whines, oh my God, I'm sorry, always motherfucking saying sorry, she gonna pop you in your lip and she gonna leave your ass. Trust me. Stop being a simp. Do not follow Will Smith. And do not follow Stephen Harvey. Let's get into the next topic.
By the way, just a little bonus. Right now, she's worth $520 million. He's worth $500,000.
Shout out to him, man. That's still that's still a win, right? Well, go ahead. Why do this?
I don't know. Maybe you'll get some alimony.
You don't like the money?
Change that.
$500,000 not good for you?
Well, that's just what he's worth. He doesn't make anything probably.
I'm asking her though.
All you need to do is get a single family home, and you're worth $500,000. But she's worth $520 million.
It's $500,000 good for you.
I'm not answering that question.
Oh, okay. So that's a no. So let's move on.
Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.